Yeah, I'm on your page now, but I don't see.
Alright, it says I'm live.
Oh, I see it now. Yep.
Alright,
Oh, and I can hear myself. Okay.
I just got one
Yep,
thing.
you're live.
Alright, cool. One thing I hate about streaming Arkham Origins is I turn off like the audio, like the music audio, and
Yeah.
it like shuts it off through the main game, but through the cutscenes it still plays the music, and it gets claimed. It's weird.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That
it's
really sucks.
yeah. I'm just gonna put in the thumbnail real quick.
Oh yeah, is like cursing allowed on your channel? I should have asked that.
I don't mind.
Okay. I'll try to keep it to a dull roar.
Alright, cool. Alright.
All right. Are you gonna tweet it out? I can
Yeah, I'll tweet it out.
retweet it and everything. So are we starting from? Or are you starting from the beginning?
I'm to the point at the like where we're gonna investigate the murder in Lacey Towers
Okay. Okay.
because we suspect Penguin.
Yeah. So we should be getting electrocutioner and Deathstroke in this one.
I just finished Deathstroke.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, just finishing up with this stuff. That's weird. Won't let me add the thumbnail. That's annoying. I really like the thumbnail I have for this series.
Yeah. What you get to like uh create an event first for you to add a thumbnail on YouTube. It's really weird.
Oh, okay.
So you have to like pre-schedule your stream. But I think you can add it afterwards once it like uploads itself.
Yeah. Um. There we go. Cool. Alright, that's saved. Now I'll tweet it.
Okay.
Link. No, I don't want to send it to you. That would not help anything. There we go. Alright, I just sent the tweet out. I think that's it. I think we're ready to start.
Yep, I think so.
Yep. Alright, cool. Alright. So. Yeah, we just...
The remote claw I took from Deathstroke could be useful here.
Here is that. Is that too loud or is that good?
Let me unmute. I have it muted because it's like a little bit behind.
Oh, okay.
Now that sounds good to me.
Alright, cool.
Alfred, get GCPD to take a look at the final offer. More to Dixon Docks. They'll find Slade Wilson tied up and waiting for them, along with some of Penguin's illegally obtained weapons.
Another anonymous tip? Will do, sir.
Yeah, I really want to see this Deathstroke in, like, the Suicide Squad game.
I do too, and, you know, obviously in this universe he's already been contacted by Amanda Waller, like we saw at the end of this game that we're playing right now.
Yeah.
And in Arkham Knight, they do mention it again that he has been taken up by the suits before. Like, there's a good chance we see him in the game.
Oh wait, where am I going? I'm not going the right way. I went the wrong way. It's been a while.
It's all good. I also think, and I'm not entirely sure, but don't they mention if you interact with the Anarchy display case in Night that he has also been picked up by the government before?
I don't remember. Wait, Anarchy was picked up by the government? Or he talked about
Anarchy.
Deathstroke? No,
No, Anarchy.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember hearing that. That'd be cool if he was.
Hang on. I've actually gotten... I was playing it earlier, so let me just check.
Oh. Yeah, I played through Night a little bit ago, like probably like a month or two ago, and I don't think I played any of the where am I supposed to go? I don't remember.
Cash says that no one's seen him since One Mask and Jacket, worn by Anarchy. I wasn't even a cop when this kid tried to hit Gotham. No one's seen him since. No one knows where they're keeping him. I guess the government don't like anarchists too much.
Yes, I remember that. That does ring a bell.
Which, yeah, I mean, it would make sense for them to pick him up since, like, you know, toppling terrorist regimes and things like that is what the Suicide Squad does. So I don't think we'll necessarily see him in Suicide Squad given the mission that they've got, but we could hear about him.
Right. What am I messing up? Where am I supposed to go?
I'm not sure. Maybe... I mean, you obviously had to cross that wire.
Yeah. Am I on the... No, I'm on the right side of the wire.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you have to be over here on this side somewhere.
Yeah. Go past the Riddler thing. This way is the wrong way, though. Yeah, that's the wrong way.
I don't know. Try hopping over that little gap, I guess. You got something in there.
Oh, there's a door. It would help if I used detective vision.
That's true.
Oppressed citizens of Gotham, your cries for help have been heard. I am Anarchy, voice of the people, here to save you from the plague of corruption that now infests this once proud city.
I'm probably not the most help with like trying to find where you're going because the stream is a little bit behind what we're like saying.
Yeah, it's like
turn a blind eye.
I don't know. I think it's like 15 seconds behind.
Yeah. Hey, speak of the devil, there's anarchy.
Yeah.
Will be destroyed. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming of propaganda and consumerist garbage.
As if there isn't enough going on tonight.
I really liked his design in Arkham Origins.
I do too.
WB Montreal is really good at character designs. They killed it with Anarchy, Deathstroke, Black Mask.
Oh yeah, all of them are great. And
Yeah.
honestly, I like their Joker design a lot too.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's quite as good as the Rocksteady one, but it's still pretty great. And I like most of the new ones for Gotham Knights. Batgirl, Nightwing, and Robin all look really good. I'm a little bit iffy on Red Hood, but
Yeah.
I don't think it looks like that bad.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. To me, he just looks too much like Deadpool.
Yeah, it's because they got like the nose accentuated on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too big a fan of Tim Drake's design.
I think it's a cool design for Robin, but maybe not necessarily Tim Drake. Like, it looks very kind of ninja-like, so
Yeah.
I think it could work for Damian more than
Is his
Tim.
Is his chest like a little bit padded too? Or is that not a thing?
Maybe. I didn't really notice. But the good thing about this new game is, like, even if you don't like the design, the gear system allows you to customize how they look, so.
Yeah.
Because we see in the gameplay footage that they showed, Robin is looking more like Red Robin, or his Red Robin persona, than like he does in the trailer.
Yeah. Do you think that the gear system is gonna be just like Injustice 2, or do you think it'll be a little bit different?
I think it'll be a bit similar, especially in like the customizability of it, to where like, you know, that you can customize the headpiece, the torso piece, gloves, you know, things like that, all independently of one another, so you can mix and match. But I do think there'll be a little bit more depth to it, because they mentioned that before each mission you're gonna really want to think about your loadout. So like maybe they've got gear that's more resistant to like ice type enemies or fire type enemies before. So like maybe you'll want to dress differently if you're fighting Mr. Freeze than you would if you were fighting Firefly, for example.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty cool, and it seems like they're really going all out with the RPG elements, so hopefully that's really well balanced and everything, a lot more so than in Injustice 2. But I think the reason why it didn't really work so well on Injustice 2 is because it gave you an advantage over other players, but in this game it would just be giving you an advantage against AI, so I don't really see that, like, building your power level, as it were, would be bad in Gotham Knights.
Yeah. I just had a funny thought. It's kind of stupid. It's actually really stupid. But since Mr. Freeze has a jetpack and he can fly around, and we have a gear system, what if one of the gear pieces was a jetpack so you can fly around?
A jetpack. That would be interesting. I'm not sure if they'll do that, but I think that'd be pretty cool to see.
Do you remember, or did you play, what was it, Lego Batman 3? Beyond Gotham?
Yes. Yes.
Do you remember that one suit that Batman had, the space suit, and it had that jetpack?
Yeah, and
It
it
would-
had like and still had bat wings on it.
Yeah. Or like the DLC Batman Beyond thing, where it was basically the same thing, just Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
I think like a gear piece like that would be kind of cool.
Something like that might work, especially for like maybe Jason or Dick who don't really have gliders.
Yeah,
Because Barbara has her cape, Tim has the Justice League Watchtower teleporting thing, but we still don't really know how Nightwing and Red Hood are going to be traversing.
yeah. And
Because that's
oh, go ahead.
that's definitely going to be something interesting to see because they don't glide, and that's going to make traversal, especially over these like huge buildings. That's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, because because they put a lot of focus on like the gliding. Like in Asylum, they spent like what 2 years on the cape physics.
Oh yeah, one guy spent like the 2-year development time. That was all he did, was he worked on the cape physics and everything.
Man, that's crazy.
I just like imagine you hear that you're getting to work on a Batman game, and then they're giving out everybody their like jobs or whatever, and then you get stuck with the cape.
I don't know if I would be all that mad because
The cape does look really good, so I
Yeah.
mean, like, it's very fluid. It looks real. I mean, they did a great job, but like, I mean, you could be doing so much more with like Batman,
yeah,
or any of his villains.
Rubio, what's your 20?
yeah, that's true.
On the balcony for a smoke.
What would you think about
Those men on the balcony.
an Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight remake or remaster for PS5 and Xbox Series X that included cut content from the games?
I would be all for that.
Yeah, same here.
Do some time. Yeah. So forensics will take all the credit.
Especially like the Mad Hatter sequence that was cut from Asylum. That sounded really interesting.
Yeah,
And the cut side missions from Night, like the Victor Zsasz mission.
I want to see that really bad because the audio and all the dialogue that I heard, I forget who posted it.
Crazy.
Yeah, it sounded
crazy.
so good.
I wonder why they cut him though, because it's like, this is the big finale, and he's been in every game except for Night
Yeah. Well, and Origins too.
and Origins, but like every Rocksteady game.
Yeah.
Same with Bane. It was like, I get for story reasons he wasn't in there, but you'd think they'd want him to be there for the epic finale, close out all those storylines.
Yeah. I feel like it would have been like a better ending if because we get his ending through like a riddle, like you scan his stuff in the dockyard and it tells you where he is.
That's true.
Like it would have
And
been
we
better.
do get to see him.
Yeah. I feel like it would have been better if we just we had a mission where we interacted with him.
Yeah, because it's very weird because Batman knows he's out there. He found those bodies, and you can see him in the security footage that you go through in the clock tower. So
Yeah.
it's kind of strange that he just let him roam free. I get that he did have bigger fish to fry, but
Wait, you
I
can
mean, he
see
could've gone after them
you can see Bane in the footage?
not Bane, not Bane.
Oh.
I thought we were still talking about Zsasz.
Oh, Zsasz, yeah,
That's
yeah.
my bad.
No, you're good.
No, but yeah, Bane, you find his mask in the dockyard. And yeah, I do like that story for him, but about going back to Santa Prisca to, didn't he go back to, like, liberate it or something?
I think so.
May have been intended to destroy evidence.
To, like, destroy the remaining Titan that was down there?
Yeah. There was this
That's pretty cool.
yeah, there was this in the comics. I don't remember if it was I think it was an Arkham Knight prequel. I don't think it was Arkham City. I think it was Arkham Knight, where Bane was talking about, he was like fighting with Batman Underground, and Bane was talking about how he's gonna take over Gotham, and he has an army with him, and like Gotham rightfully belongs to the people of Santa Prisca.
This bullet was fired from a revolver.
I don't know. I don't remember it. I haven't read the comics, honestly, so I couldn't tell you. But that does sound very interesting. That could have made for an interesting side mission or something, like Bane comes in with a group of revolutionaries.
Yeah, because, I mean, my favorite Bane story in the Arkhamverse is probably Origins, like, with the whole finding out his identity, and then
Yeah.
in the Blackgate prison breakout, they try to push him to break his one rule of no killing.
Yeah. Like, Bane is actually intelligent in this game.
Yeah.
Which is the thing about Bane. Like, in the comics, he's pretty much always been, like, not only is he a physical threat to Batman, but he is also, like, smart. Like, he knows how to beat Batman.
Yeah.
But that's something that, you know, the movies and even Rocksteady's games kind of shied away from. Although, I do think they fixed that, like you said, WB Montreal fixed that with his origins in Arkham Origins. And, in City, he does demonstrate, like, more intelligence in his tricking of Batman.
Yeah. Because he perfectly manipulated him, because Batman always tries to see the good in people, even if they're, like, known villains. So the the fact that Batman tried to give him a chance and Bane was able to manipulate that was beautifully written. But it was Paul Dini. He's amazing, so.
Yep. I really wish that he would, like, that they would let him write a comic or something that showed what his grand finale would have been to the Arkhamverse.
Yeah. I really wanted to see the whole Joker and Harley kid that was teased in the base game, but then was retconned in the Harley Quinn Revenge DLC.
Yeah, that would have been really interesting to see. So that's true. It's kind of weird because it's like, yeah, Joker probably still would have come back in some form, whether it be his daughter or maybe Scarecrow visions in the Dini cut, if you will.
The Dini cut. We should start
the
a hashtag.
Dini cut, yeah.
Start a movement.
Hashtag release the Dini cut.
That's brilliant.
Because I don't even think Paul Dini would have brought in Jason Todd.
No, I think he was going for something different.
Yeah. It seemed like Hush and Azrael were going to be the major players. And Scarecrow would have come back, but I don't think he would have been like a big... I don't think he would have been the main villain.
Yeah, because he was teased heavily, but I don't think he would have been main.
Yeah, because you can find his mask and everything in the boat at the in the boat off the harbor of Arkham City, right?
Yeah, right.
You can find the boat with like a bunch of cockroaches and everything, and this dead guy in it.
Yeah, right next to the Sionis shipping or steel mill.
Yeah. And so he was definitely going to come back, but I don't know if that he would have been the major player of it, because Arkham City set up Hush to be a big part, and Azrael was teasing big things to come.
Yeah.
I wonder if his Azrael would have actually been John Paul Valley and not Michael Lane.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see that, because, I mean, Michael Lane is cool, but John Paul Valley is really cool as well.
Yeah, like he's got the flaming swords and the pretty much Assassin's Creed hidden blades.
Yeah. I was thinking about this. I didn't tweet it out yet because I'm not sure how I feel about it. But how would you feel if WB... who makes the Assassin's Creed games?
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. How would you feel if WB, whether it be like Rocksteady or WB Montreal or whatever, how would you feel if one of those studios teamed up with Ubisoft and made an Assassin's Creed game starring either the Court of Owls or the League of Assassins?
I think that could be pretty interesting. Like maybe a game where you're playing, or a Deathstroke game even.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I think that could be really interesting, seeing like the Talon or something in his own game.
Come in, 8-2. Dispatch, Delta 4-4.
Do you think that the Court of Owls or a Talon or something is going to be playable in Gotham Knights?
Well, you know, in all the Arkham games, there's always been a playable villain, whether it's Joker, Deathstroke, Harley Quinn, Red Hood,
Was there
or I don't think City had one.
No.
Or no, Catwoman.
Yeah,
So yeah, they've all got a playable villain
yeah,
or
Yeah.
anti-villain.
because she wasn't really an anti-hero yet. She was still... I feel like she was still kind of on the edge.
Yeah, she's always in the Arkhamverse been like kind of an anti-hero, anti-villain. I'd say more of an anti-villain than an anti-hero, but I mean they're pretty much the same thing. But yeah, I think it's definitely possible that we get to see a playable Talon. Maybe not like an evil Talon, but maybe like Calvin Rose, who got his own series in the New 52. I think the first few issues were written by Scott Snyder, but he like defected from the Court of Owls and wanted to fight against them, I think. So that could be interesting to see in like a DLC maybe.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I didn't read that comic, so I don't really
I haven't either, not yet at least.
Yes, so I don't really know the story elements, but that sounds really interesting.
Yeah. Or I mentioned this on my Twitter before, but like maybe if they implemented an asymmetric multiplayer mode where one person plays as a Talon and then they go up against the 4 Knights, or maybe you could even have 4 Talons against the 4 Knights. And they're like hunting you down in the maze or something.
That would be cool. Who would you prefer to see as the Talon? Would you prefer, was it William Cobb or Lincoln March?
Well, Lincoln March isn't actually a Talon. He comes in as Owlman.
Oh yeah, he's not a Talon. Yeah, you're right. It was funny because I wrote a it kind of sucks, but I wrote a Batman story. I posted it like a few months ago, and I remember I was like writing Lincoln March, and I thought he was Owlman, but I wasn't sure. But I was on Google so much just trying to look it up, and he was like actually Owlman, but
Yeah.
I remember I was just looking that up so much.
I would like to see Lincoln March in the game.
Yeah.
Or like maybe even Hush. I think that could be interesting now that Bruce Wayne is dead.
If Hush is a Talon, that would be cool. Oh wait, I'm jumping ahead. I'm not supposed to be here. Am I on the wrong island? I think I'm on the wrong island. Oh, I gotta go to the
Maybe.
Batcave. I gotta go to the Batcave.
Oh, okay. What do you think the Belfry will be like in the new game? Do you think it's going to be kind of like really customizable, or do you think it's going to stay mainly the same?
I hope it's really customizable, because the with the canceled Damian Wayne game, like that was supposed to be a huge thing. Like you can customize the Batcave in like so many different ways. I want to see that with the Belfry, like just completely redo it if you want.
I do wonder though, like what that would add to the gameplay, or if it'd just be a purely cosmetic thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool if it wasn't just cosmetic.
Noted.
It'd be cool if like maybe there was a mission where it got attacked or something, and like you built up your defenses in there over the course of the game, and your defenses, depending on how good they were or not, would establish how many you'd have to fight in the actual Belfry.
Yeah.
What do you think WB Montreal's second project is?
I want to say Superman, but I don't know.
Honestly, my money's kind of on the Flash more than Superman.
That would make more sense. Yeah.
Just because I think that from like the Arkham style gameplay or from what we've seen of Gotham Knights, I think the Flash would be more easily adapted into that. And with next gen technology, I think you could really take advantage of Flash's powers.
Yeah. This is...
That being said, I mean Superman. That's if WB would actually let them. That's the other big thing about Superman. Rocksteady, freaking Rocksteady, wanted to do a Superman game, but WB wouldn't give them the green light.
Yeah, wasn't the concept art for their Superman game leaked?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, somebody posted it. It looked really good. Like Metropolis was gorgeous. I'm sure it looked very similar to the Metropolis we're going to be getting in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I hope it's... Yeah. I hope it's like gonna be like... I wonder how similar it's gonna be to the Arkham games.
I don't know. It seems like it's going to be pretty different, but I do think that the core of the Arkham games will still be there. I feel like it'll be more of an well, maybe not more of an expansion. I don't know. It's kind of hard because like they have said this is not a third-person action adventure game like the Arkham games. This is a third-person shooter game.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They have kind of played around with shooter mechanics with Red Hood.
Yeah, they did. That is true.
But I don't know if it'll be similar to that, though. I think it'll be more focused on the guns than the martial arts. But then you've got characters like Harley Quinn. I mean, that's really going to be where we see the difference, because we've gotten to play as Harley Quinn before. So...
What was I saying? I was gonna say something about Gotham Knights, but I forgot.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see Metropolis come to life. I'm excited to see like what characters they put in there. Is it going to be who are we going to see from the Superman mythos? Like, I mean, surely we get to see Lex Luthor and Lois Lane.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see Lois Lane on one of the billboards in the background of the trailer.
Yeah.
But
Understood.
I mean, you know me, we've talked before, you know, I want to see Booster Gold. I love Booster Gold, and I mean, he's based in Metropolis.
Yeah.
And we know he exists in the Arkhamverse. So, perfect
Yep.
opportunity to just have a fun little side mission with him.
Oh, I remember what I was
Maybe
gonna say. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say maybe we could have like a fun little side mission where he tries to take out the Suicide Squad.
That would be cool. Because he's like... That's something that would fit his personality, because he's very like...
What's he doing here?
Oh,
Yeah, because
crap.
you know, if he can take down like these big supervillains like Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, and such, like that's good publicity.
Yeah.
And you know, Booster Gold, all about that publicity.
Yeah.
But what were you gonna say about Gotham Knights?
Alright, so have you played Lego DC Supervillains or seen it before? Like the Gotham City in it?
Yeah, I played it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you remember how it, like, Gotham City looked? Like it was raining and it was, like, kind of tinted yellowish looking?
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like the Gotham City in Gotham Knights is a mixture of Lego DC Supervillains Gotham and Arkham Gotham just kind of smashed together.
It does seem very similar to that, which I think is kind of the perfect blend because the Lego games always take more inspiration from like Burton and Schumacher's Batman in their design of Gotham City,
Yeah.
while the Arkham games always went for that more gothic kind of industrial side of Gotham.
Yeah.
But all the images we've seen in like the trailers and such kind of tell me that this new one is kind of a blend of that, just like it is in the comics, where it's like you've got the industrial districts, you've got the big, gigantic gothic skyscrapers that just tower over you.
Yeah. How much of Gotham do you think we're gonna see?
It looks like the full thing. Like, it looks like a lot from the map. And not only does it seem like a lot, just like area-wise, it also looks like it's got a ton of verticality to it, with all the huge towers and everything.
Yeah, because in Arkham Asylum we were restricted to one island, which personally I liked for Arkham Asylum.
It fits the game.
Yeah. I liked that it was just kept to that. In City, I like that it was kept to a city, but they increased it by a little bit. I do like that.
Yeah, I think that they all kind of fit their respective games.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely time though for like a full GTA-sized Batman game.
I agree. I will say, I do like Origins, but I think it easily has the worst map. Like, trying to get from one end to another is just so cumbersome and boring.
Yeah.
And also, there's no people in it, and there's no reason why there's no people in it. They just aren't there.
It's because of, there's a curfew because of the winter storm.
Like, I don't know. That's just like, I don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Especially since it never gets, like, seriously bad. Which, in the original concept for the game, they were gonna have, like, weather events in the game to where there was gonna be a blizzard with lowered visibility.
Yeah. That would have been really cool. There's there's a this is a completely different game, but there was for Star Wars Battlefront 2, like there are some really cool like map mods for PC, like on like the Kashyyyk, the Wookiee planet. There's some like really cool, like it's more gray and it looks more I don't know, like it's more. There's been more war in the area.
Like torn apart.
Yeah, like I want to see something like that. Like I would have liked to see something like that for Origins, where the weather really affects the map.
I agree. I think that would be very interesting, and I don't want to like say that it looks like Gotham Knights is doing this, but you know, Mr. Freeze does have that weather machine that he's trying to use.
Yeah, the storm engine.
But it didn't really look like it affected the weather much, though. But he didn't get to power it up, I guess. We stop him.
Yeah.
So what is this disruptor of yours?
I do wonder how like dynamic the map will be, though, because
Mostly though.
in that gameplay segment, you see like huge shards of ice everywhere, and like, so I wonder how much the map will change over the course of the story.
Yeah, like in Arkham City when, like during like the war between was it Penguin and Two-Face and Joker when they blew up the bridges?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Things like that.
Yeah, or like in Arkham Origins after the Firefly boss fight, the bridge stayed like blown apart.
Yes, exactly. I'd love to see things like that where it's you know, stays consistent. Where like you can see the battle damage on the city as well as the characters.
Ooh, or in Arkham Knight where the Poison Ivy's plant stayed like busted through buildings. on
Yeah, and
Founders Island or whatever.
it does in Asylum too, doesn't it? Even after you take care of her, her plants are still there.
Yeah, and even if you glitch the map and you fly out of the city in Arkham Knight, the plants are still all over the place.
Yeah.
Think he's some kind of martial artist.
Now I actually think that Anarchy might be in Gotham Knights,
Yeah, it looks like it.
because those goons in the trailer that attack the church, they're wearing his colors and they seem to be dressed kind of similar to him with that sort of punk rock aesthetic.
Yeah,
What are you waiting for?
And the masks are what's weird though, because they're like, when I rewatched the trailer today, one of them looks like they got kind of a clock on their face.
really?
So I don't know. Yeah,
Huh. I'll have to look harder.
yeah. I'm gonna tweet it out earlier today, I think. Or not earlier today. What? Later today.
Yeah, you tweeted out earlier today, you saw Star Labs, I think?
Yeah, Star Labs was in the trailer, like quite a few times actually. It seems like it might be a bit of an important area in the game, at least for one mission. The question is though, who's going there and why?
Yes. That is a good question.
But the main reason I was like, going back over it and everything, I was trying to look at the thugs to get an idea of like who we might be seeing in the games, because you played the Arkham games. The thugs kind of correspond to their bosses.
Yeah.
Like when you're fighting a Two-Face thug versus when you're fighting a Penguin thug.
Yeah, there's a clear distinction.
Yeah. So, there's the ones from the church that look like they could be Anarchy goons. They might also be Harley Quinn goons, but I don't think they are because they don't have like clown makeup on or something.
Yeah. I mean, they were wearing the masks like Anarchy would.
Yeah, exactly. And some of them even had like a hood up.
Yeah.
But in the gameplay, we see Mr. Freeze's goons. They're kind of like, they have bluer colors on them. They've got like heavy jackets and like toboggans and stuff on.
Yeah.
Keep from getting cold.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really able to find much outside of those two. But there is one type of enemy that wears like yellowish orange armor, and they have like a balaclava on, like a ski mask. They're really heavily armored and they're like bulkier than the rest, and they've got like some sort of, looks like a robotic glove type thing on.
Huh, really?
So I don't know who they could be working for. Maybe I was thinking maybe Electrocutioner, because the gloves do kind of look like his shocker gloves.
Yeah.
And he's also got like the armor they're wearing kind of looks like the padding that you would see on an electrician's jumpsuit or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think we could potentially see them. I also was thinking maybe Bane, but I don't know, because they're like, they're bulkier characters. And then there's also one scene in the trailer where, like, I think Nightwing and Red Hood are going through this death trap type thing that really reminds me of the ones Riddler made in the Arkham games. But I don't know. I don't know who else would make giant death traps in the middle of Gotham City.
Yeah, I was thinking that could be like a Court of Owls labyrinth, but I don't really think so.
Maybe, but like, I don't know. That would be something really that doesn't really fit their aesthetic to me.
Yeah. Or, because the Court of Owls have a labyrinth or a maze and stuff.
Yeah.
What if because League of Assassins were heavily teased. They're most likely, like, pretty much 99.
Oh yeah, they're definitely in the game.
Yeah, like they're gonna be in there. What if it's like a League of Assassins labyrinth or maze or whatever?
That is a possibility. Maybe like a training grounds for them or something.
Yeah.
Maybe. I didn't think about that. Also, in the trailer, you can see one scene is like a prison break, like a massive prison break. So I wonder what that'll have to play into the story.
And what scene?
It's a very, very brief scene, but it's like, it's towards the end, it's Robin, and you can see like, it's this huge cell block, and you can see like a few inmates standing around in like orange jumpsuits. And like stuff is on fire everywhere and everything, you know, like it's obviously a prison break.
Yeah.
So I wonder if like even after we stop some of these villains, if they'll be brought back in.
Yeah, I think I remember that scene. I think I know what you're talking
Wouldn't it
about.
be? Yeah. Wouldn't it be interesting if they had like some sort of jailbreak mechanic, so that way there was a chance a villain could escape prison and you'd have to capture them again?
That would be cool. I mean, there's a... Are they still going to use the Nemesis system? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, because that would be cool if they did have some kind of mechanic like that, because they were going to use that, at least for one of their canceled projects.
Yeah, I think that... I'm not sure, because I've heard that Monolith has helped them with Gotham Knights, but I don't know if they're using the Nemesis system. I feel like we would have seen something about that in the gameplay trailer. Or they would have mentioned it or something.
Or in one
because
of the
they've done a
interviews.
lot of... Yeah, I was about to say that. They've done a lot of interviews. I'm sure they would have said something about that by now, because that's a pretty big mechanic.
Yeah.
Why is that?
And like, I know that would get a lot of people hyped as well, because I know a lot of people want it.
Priority 1 alert.
Yeah.
All personnel report your department heads. Need a head count. A lot of people unaccounted for.
Do you think we'll see any other playable characters added in, like in DLC? Any extra teams added into Gotham Knights?
They're using a
I hope
security
so.
protocol
I
I'm
think we
familiar
will.
with, and the windows are reinforced glass.
Yeah, I think like a Birds of Prey type of
Disruptor in the evidence locker.
DLC could happen.
Yeah. I would want to see, Spoiler, probably the most.
I like Spoiler a lot, so it would be cool to see her. I also really like Orphan.
Yeah.
You know,
Alfred,
Cassie.
Yeah, I remember I did
need an alternate route.
a post on Twitter. I said, how would you feel if Black Bat was in Gotham Knights? And I remember there was a lot of comments that were like, no, not Black Bat, Orphan.
You should be able to break in from there.
Yeah, yeah.
To your map.
Well, like her Black Bat, that's pretty much her Batgirl. So
Yeah.
since Batgirl's still here, I think it would be better to see her as Orphan. So, this is something I brought up a decent bit on Twitter, but it seems to get a lot of backlash every time I bring it up. But do you think that we're actually going to be fighting all of the Justice League in Justice League versus Suicide Squad, or Suicide Squad kills the Justice League?
I don't know, because honestly, I didn't think about that until you brought it up. I think it's a very strong possibility, though, that we just have one member of the Justice League at a time.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just Superman in this game. That would make sense, unless it's like a 30 to 50 hour story, like
Yeah,
Gotham Knights is.
like countering my own point, I could see something like, you know, they take out Superman, and then because they took out Superman, the Justice League gets called in, and then we have to attack them. Like maybe Brainiac was just using us for bait, so we would kill Superman and get the rest of the Justice League to fall into this trap, so he can take control of them.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. I beat it.
But I just find it very strange that we're supposed to be fighting all of the Justice League, but in the trailer you only hear Waller talk about one target, which is Superman, and Harley mentions the alpha target they're supposed to be assassinating. There's not multiple people they're supposed to be assassinating. There's the alpha target, and that's Superman. In all of the marketing, we've only seen Superman. You'd think they would have at least showed off Wonder Woman or Flash or one other person.
Yeah, maybe they're doing how Scott Snyder did it, or not Scott Snyder, Zack Snyder, wrong Snyder. Where in his Justice League movies, he was saving Darkseid, for a future film, and he brought in, Steppenwolf. Maybe they're just, doing the same kind of thing, but they're not, making it one of the lesser-known ones. They're making it, Superman, the strongest, most...
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, probably second most popular Justice League member.
Yeah, he's definitely not more popular than Batman, but we don't know, man. I mean, Batman, there's no telling what's happening there. I saw someone post in our Gotham Knights Discord that they posted a screenshot of an article that said that Batman wasn't dead, but the Bruce Wayne persona was.
Yeah, I think that was Talon.
He never provided a source from what I know, because I looked up after I saw that. I looked up Suicide Squad killed the Justice League and went through the news tab, and I didn't see anything about that.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that either.
Let me look now, actually.
The only way to get through is to use the disruptor.
They're gonna let us out, or we'll make our own way out! How about that?
This ain't such a bad Christmas after all! They're gonna have to let us out now. Got us some hostages.
No, he hasn't posted anything more about it.
Maybe the bat killed them all.
I think he was saying...
Oh, no. Yeah, he hasn't given a source on that.
When do you think Suicide Squad is going to take place?
Well, definitely after Arkham Knight. That much is for sure. But as to how long after Arkham Knight, I don't know. I mean, Harley Quinn has obviously gotten over the Joker by this point, so...
Do you want her to hook up with Deadshot or no?
No, because she's an independent person right now.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
But even saying that, that could mean that doesn't really help us find out exactly how long it's been since Arkham Knight, because she could have just been fine after Batman's death, and then that's Joker avenged, so she can move on. Yeah. But I don't know.
So, since this is most likely going to take place after Arkham Knight, if we fight Batman as a boss fight, do you want to see Nightmare Batman from the end of Arkham Knight, or do you want to see just regular Batman?
Well, if it's Bruce Wayne, I want to see him as the Nightmare Batman. Get some answers. That's who the Nightmare Batman is.
Yeah.
But if it's just regular Batman, I'd kind of want it to be Dick or someone like that. but I just don't think it would be Dick. Like, they don't set him up to really be the next Batman.
Yeah, because in the Nightwing DLC, Cash says, "Do you want us to switch out the symbol, or the light on the roof
Yeah.
of the GCPD?" And he's like, "No, this isn't permanent." So he doesn't sound like he
Yeah,
wants
and
to.
we know Tim's retiring as well.
Yeah,
And so that leaves
Call it in. Let's get
Jason,
him to Gotham
and
General.
I really don't see Jason becoming Batman in this universe, let alone joining the Justice League.
I'm not here to hurt you.
unless
So,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh no, you go ahead, because I was gonna branch off.
Unless they just randomly drop Damian Wayne into the mix out of nowhere.
Yeah, I would definitely would not like that. Not that I have anything against Damian, but, you know, he's not been set up at all.
Yeah. There's just that one line in Arkham City that barely hints at his existence.
Yeah. No, I think that'd be kind of cheap. Maybe Azrael, but then they'd have to give, like, a canon confirmation of, like, the ending that he has.
Yeah, the ending to the side mission that we had would not be enough. Especially because it was multiple choice.
Yeah. Because, like, in one ending, he vows to, like, kill Batman and become Gotham's new protector, so he could be the new Batman, but if that's the ending they go with, he's definitely not going to be joining the Justice League.
Yeah, and if they do that, he would probably be on the Justice League's radar as a threat.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think the Batfamily would be letting him, you know, use Bruce's mantle.
Yeah.
Why do you do it?
And then the other ending, he gives up on his quest to become Gotham's new protector and goes to take down the Order of St. Dumas. So I don't think that he'd become Batman or join the Justice League in that timeline either.
No.
So what I think would be better is if, instead of having Batman or a Batman or someone else take up the mantle of Batman, they bring in a character similar to Batman to, like, fill his role in the Justice League. Like, Ted Kord would be a good choice for that, like, you know, the Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
I could even see maybe Green Arrow filling that position. Or the Question, since he's, like, you know, one of the greatest detectives or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think if they were going to choose someone to, like, replace Batman on the team, I'm betting it would probably be the Blue Beetle, since he's very similar in powers and everything to Batman.
Yeah.
So what do you think the lineup is going to be for the Justice League, assuming that they're all in the game?
I don't get the feeling that we're gonna see Martian Manhunter.
I don't either.
Okay.
And honestly, that boss fight would probably be pretty easy, given the fact that, you know, Deadshot has a jetpack that shoots out lots of flames.
Yeah. Just, like, do a fuel dump on him, like, every 5 seconds and he's done.
Yep.
I think we'll see Flash.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it'll be Wally.
Yeah. Yeah, because you mentioned that Wally is teased more in the Arkhamverse than Barry.
Yeah. You can find the Keystone City posters in Night.
I would actually prefer that, to be honest, because we've seen a lot of Barry Allen, like, between the movies and the TV shows. I'd like him to change it up.
It would be a nice change of pace, you know, introduce people to that version of the character.
Yeah, I want to see Ginger Wally running around.
Yeah. Especially since, like, he's been given the shaft in the actual comics lately.
Yeah.
Never. Listen, I'm on your side.
My side? My side works within the law. My side doesn't
I think
need
Wonder
suspects
Woman's
with
pretty
broken
obvious.
bones and missing teeth.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna have the Justice League, you're gonna have Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Gordon, clear the line of fire.
Ooh, what about this?
Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman. Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know about Aquaman. Like
No?
in the middle of the city, unless you fight him in like the Metropolis Aquarium or something.
True, yeah. That is true.
Because you know, Metropolis is not a harbor town. Like it's supposed to be in Illinois. You know, like around where Chicago is.
Yeah. Whoa, that guy just morphed into the wall. He's gone. He's not even coming up on detective mode.
What the heck?
That was cool.
Oh.
I've highlighted a nearby
Yeah, no.
manhole on your
You can
map.
see his gun there, but nothing else.
Leads directly under
It's
the
funny.
GCPD.
Good work.
Batman doesn't kill.
Do try to keep out of the
He just punches
He
people
just
so hard.
he just no clips you into the back rooms.
Yep. Pretty sure there's a glitch if you stand...
Batman? It's
Let me find
Barbara.
it.
Sorry for hacking into your comms, but
If you
I
stand
need a
like...
favor.
Or no,
Some evidence crates have gone missing.
right
Army
here.
grade stuff, and no one here is doing anything about
You'll
it.
see it in a bit, but like right
I'm
here.
sending you their GPS location information. Use your weapon disruptor on any
You
crates
can like
find.
pull the guys off
Their
of the
circuit can
ledge.
render the stuff useless.
Okay, I think I'm about to see it. Oh, you can pull the guys off the ledge there.
Yeah. And they'll just fall all the way down to their death. There's a glitch in Arkham Knight where you can do that too. In the Nightwing, like in his challenge map that you get from his DLC, you can like pull them off of like the ledge of something and they'll fall all the way to the street. It's pretty funny.
Nice. I always love like pulling people off of things in these games.
I'm kind of mad that they like took the because you know how you could like do the backclaw and you could like pull people off of like small ledges and like over railings
Yeah.
and stuff. I'm mad they took that out for Night.
Yeah, I am too. I was too because like that was one of my favorite takedowns to do.
My favorite is Arkham Asylum because you can just like you straight up kill them. Like,
Yeah.
because like some of the falls, there's no coming back from them. They would definitely kill you.
No.
Strange.
If nothing else, you would have been paralyzed for the rest of your life.
Yep.
Couldn't work your way out of that one like Barbara did.
Yep. How do you think her Killing Joke is going to be? Do you think it's going to be they're just going to get rid of Killing Joke completely, or do you think they'll alter it slightly?
I'm going to say that the Killing Joke hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
Or
I
just won't happen.
would be okay with that.
I think I think it could happen similarly to how it happens in Curse of the White Knight, which if anybody's read that, they know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna spoil it for those that haven't read it.
Yeah.
Or like maybe a Nightfall type of thing where Bane breaks her back.
Yeah. That's what I really think is going to happen. I hope like Killing
maybe-
Joke happens, but like
Or maybe she just slipped and fell.
yeah. I hope like it happened kind of like the Arkham Knight Matter of Family DLC where he captures Jim Gordon. Like at least that part happens.
Yeah, maybe not her getting shot and paralyzed, but I mean she could get shot without being like without her spine being completely destroyed.
Yeah.
Like I mean it's not unheard of to recover from a
Yeah.
spinal injury, just not one where you literally get a disc destroyed.
God, I suck at this.
Got it.
These Black Mask people are hard. That's one thing Origins or WB Montreal does really well is combat.
I think it feels a little clunkier than the Arkham games, but it was kind of rushed, and also it kind of does add to the experience because like this is an early Batman, so
Yeah,
it kind of makes sense not for it to be, or for it to not be as smooth.
yeah.
So I don't know, maybe it's genius.
I feel like there's more like elbows and stuff in like Arkham Origins combat. I feel like he's more brutal.
I agree. Like he feels like he hits harder,
Yeah,
like in like Azrael does in Arkham Knight.
yeah, like he's trying to build a reputation and like make criminals afraid of him.
Yeah.
Because in Arkham Knight, he just just later in all the Arkham games, he just focuses mostly on just taking you out and getting the job done. But this one feels different.
Do you think Green Lantern will be in Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League?
I want to say so, but I don't think he will be because he hasn't been seen in theaters or on TV shows since 2011. But then again, they are doing that John Stewart CW thing on HBO Max or whatever.
And oh, that's not with John Diggle. That's not in the Arrowverse.
Oh, it's not? Oh.
No, it's gonna be with Alan Scott, Guy Gardner, Jessica Cruz, and Simon Bass.
Oh, okay. What's the John Diggle thing, Arrowverse thing gonna be? Do you know?
I don't think they're ever going to like do anything with that. I think they do something with it in Crisis.
They hinted at it at the end of season 8 of Arrow. The ring, like it came down from space and crashed right in front of John Diggle, and he picked up.
Yeah, I don't
the
think
ring.
they're gonna do anything with it. At least not in like his own show or whatever. Maybe in another crossover.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe it'll be a future CW show.
Maybe. I mean, you know, Flash and Friends can't last forever.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised Supergirl is in there, honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was doing like that bad in ratings.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty entertaining for a lot of the seasons, especially I think it was season 5 that had what's his name? God, what's his name? Sam Witwer.
Ah, yeah. I don't know. I kind of fell out of the Arrowverse. Like, Flash was my big thing for it, and then Flash got kind of bad in season 4, so I kind of just stopped.
Yeah, it kind of, for me, I mean, I still enjoy all of it, but I lost most of my interest for it after season 3. Started season 4.
The cops have always been on his payroll.
I watched season 4, like, all the way through, but then after that I was just like, yeah, this is not what it used to be. I've heard the new season is decent, but I just haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good. The best, though, in my opinion, it's either got to be season 1 or season 2.
Oh man, I gotta go with season 1. I just love Reverse Flash.
Do you want to see Reverse Flash in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League?
Yes. Like, hands down, yeah. Because Reverse Flash is just a great villain.
Yeah.
And a great character. I think that he could have some really fun gameplay. The only issue is I don't know how you make him work in a shooter.
Yeah. Unless he shoots lightning at people.
I mean, yeah, that could work.
I mean, it would be a little weird, but
yeah, it would be a little strange. Now, what would you think if like Mr. Freeze was added in?
That would be interesting. I would be down for that, especially if it's Jetpack Freeze.
Yeah, yeah. He has his little boot thrusters.
That would be cool.
Just us two killers, huh?
So outside of like Deathstroke we mentioned, who else would you want to see if they did like a DLC with another 4 characters? So Deathstroke is one, obviously.
Reverse Flash.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Hunter Zolomon. Zoom.
That would be interesting. Do you think they'd add both of them though?
They probably wouldn't. I would like them to, but they probably won't.
Yeah. Maybe one is like a skin for the other.
Yeah, like do it like how Injustice did it with the skins.
Yeah.
I mean, I think WB Montreal, they assisted with Injustice 2, I think.
They worked on the DLC. I think that they... Sorry. I think that they
Wait, you want cash? I got.
I completely blanked. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I saw something on my phone and then I was just like distracted. Oh yeah, I remember now. They made Red Hood, I think, and Starfire,
Oh,
and then they just worked on a lot of the DLC characters. I think specifically Red Hood and Starfire were 2 big ones they worked on.
Well,
Or
Red
2 of the
Hood,
ones they did the most work on.
yeah, Red Hood looked awesome in that game, so Red Hood's probably
Yeah.
going to be awesome in Gotham Knights too.
I certainly hope so, because like I'm gonna be playing as Red Hood most likely.
Yeah.
He's my favorite character that's in the game. But Batgirl does seem pretty cool too.
Yeah.
I'll probably end up like mix matching it throughout the story, but depending on the gameplay, you know.
Alfred,
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, I don't really know who I'm gonna main. I think once the game comes out, I have to play as everybody to really know.
Yeah,
Because-
exactly.
Because there's so many games where in the past it's like, oh, I'm gonna play as this guy, hands down, and then the game comes out and it's not that case at all.
And the thing is, we haven't even seen gameplay for Red Hood or Nightwing yet.
Yeah, just Batgirl and Robin.
So, I mean, I don't know. I might end up liking Robin's gameplay the most.
I really want to see, like, the whole Lacey Towers detective thing that we just did. That, like,
Yeah.
I'm watching right now.
I want to see more detective work.
Yeah.
I caught it, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see like sequences like this, like for Tim, because he's like on par or really close to Batman's detective skills. So I want to see that
Yeah.
utilized.
Well, they have mentioned that this is very much a detective story. That you will be wanting, that it will take a long time to complete because you need to thoroughly investigate every clue.
Yeah, it's like not something you can beat over a weekend. It'll take a while.
Yeah. So apparently there's been an article posted somewhere about Suicide Squad in PlayStation Magazine.
Oh, okay.
Basically, a quick rundown of what was said in it is that it's a narrative-driven, third-person shooter. Unique abilities, gear, weapons, and melee attacks to upgrade, so it sounds like it's going to have quite a few RPG elements as well. Captain Boomerang can teleport instead of, like, you know, most people thought he had super speed.
Yeah.
Which still kind of looks like super speed to me, but if they say it's teleportation, I guess it is.
To me, I don't really care what they say. It's super speed. To me, it looks like
It really looks like it, because you can see him move.
Yeah.
And, like, he leaves the trail.
Yeah. Like, it's not lightning, but still, it's a trail.
Yeah.
Not much.
I mean,
but he's taken Black Mask.
Captain Boomerang, he's like, because we get him from the base game, I feel like they're gonna,
From what I can tell,
they're just gonna like tweak his gameplay like for the first few months of its release, and then once they've got it down, they're gonna like release another speedster characters DLC. That's what I really hope. Where am I going? You there? Hello?
Hello, hello.
Hello? Alright, I hear you.
Oh, okay. Something went wrong there. I don't know what.
Yeah, it cut out for me too.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that.
No problem. That happens to me sometimes. It was probably my fault.
Actually, I think it was my fault because I did get like a battery low notification from my headphones. So I might have to like rejoin the call on my phone in a second.
Oh, okay. Where am I going? Oh, I'm supposed to leave the... Sorry, go ahead.
So I think that Penguin will be in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
You see like the North Refrigeration stuff in there. In
Yeah,
like
you do.
advertisements and stuff around Metropolis. And they have said, like they said in this article here, you'll see a lot of the through threads and the storylines of those games come to fruition in this game.
Yeah. That would be cool if he showed up.
Yeah, maybe a side mission about him or something. That's another thing. I wonder, like, how side missions will work in this game, given that it's like, you know, they're on a specific mission.
Yeah. Maybe the... No, they won't do that. I was thinking maybe, like, the main mission will be Superman, and then all the other side missions are the other Justice League members.
Yeah, no. I think side missions will be relegated to characters like I said, Penguin, probably Lex Luthor, if he doesn't show up in the main story.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way they have a game set in Metropolis featuring Superman without at least a cameo from Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
I think, going back to that DLC conversation, I think Lex Luthor could be an interesting character to have.
Yeah.
Like, maybe show his perspective throughout the story.
Yeah. I'm not really a big Superman guy, but was there ever, like, an interpretation where, like, Lex got, like, superpowers? Like Superman?
Yes, I think recently, Rebirth, that happened.
That would be cool if we got something like that teased. Or shown.
Yeah. But that's, like, the whole reason why he creates Bizarro and things like that.
Yeah.
To try and replicate Superman. See, in like all these articles I'm reading about Suicide Squad is the game features the DNA of the Batman trilogy.
I wonder
So,
what that means.
that's very interesting.
Yeah, I'm interested to find out what exactly that entails.
There's actually some relevant information here that is pretty interesting. Maybe confirmation, maybe not, but in this article, there's a little sidebar thing called Team Talk, where they talk with Ian Dean, who is, says he's an editor.
Okay.
Oh, wait, he's an editor for Game Informer.
Oh,
or
okay.
not Game Informer, PlayStation Magazine. But the quote is, "The prospect of taking down godlike heroes like Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Superman, and the rest of the Justice League feels ambitious, but if there's a developer that can pull this off, it's Rocksteady." I thought that was a member of Rocksteady's team, and
Yeah.
you know, them saying Green Lantern, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
That was like confirmation, but no.
So does that confirm that Green Lantern will be in the game?
No, because that guy's not involved with the game.
Oh.
He's just with Game Informer. Or not Game Informer, PlayStation Magazine.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep getting that mixed up.
You're good. Yeah,
Seth and Hill says the reason why they chose the Suicide Squad for their new game is because it's all about the heart and soul of the characters that they want to bring to life. Suicide Squad really spoke to us because of how fascinating these flawed characters are and the fact that it's about fusing these characters together. When you're creating a game, you're building a universe and you want to build it with real heart and soul inside of it. And that's what really inspired us to make the Suicide Squad game.
See, hearing that, I just want to see Reverse Flash so bad.
Yeah, they really seem to be all about character in this.
Oh gosh, lag. Oh, why am I lagging so bad? Oh god. Okay. Okay, this lag is really bad. Keep it low. Fix it.
Not too much new information in that article, but still cool to see.
Oh, this lag is terrible. Has it been doing this the whole time, or just now?
No, this is a recent thing.
Yeah, this is really bad. Once I beat these guys up, I'm gonna see what I can do. Or you know what, I'll just do it right now.
Just like go and stand still for a minute or something. That might help.
Yeah, I'm on the lowest quality setting, so... Alright, that seems to have... It seems to be fine now.
I don't know.
Still a little bit... no, it's starting to lag.
Jeez, those guys need your help. What are you on?
Yeah, that's really bad. Let me just stop fighting.
Seems to be better now. But I'm a bit behind. Never mind. Yeah, it's starting to get bad again.
I know you're there. I can smell you.
I think that's better. No, it's still lagging. Okay, it looks a little better on my end now.
So far it's looking fine here.
No, it's bad again.
Well, fellas, tonight's your lucky night. See, the boss has decided that on it being Christmas, we're gonna be handing out some gifts, and he doesn't want anyone going home.
And I can't edit anything here. Or here. Okay. That sucks.
I don't know. I guess your internet's just having kind of a spike.
Guess so. I guess I'll just bump it down to the lowest quality and we'll have to deal with the lag.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm going to rejoin this call on my phone because I think my headphones are about to die.
Okay.
Phone is freaking out. Hello?
So,
Is the audio like really bad?
no, you sound fine.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, you sound good on my end.
Alright.
Okay. The lag is decent. So, what were you saying?
I don't even remember, honestly. Before we were talking about lag and stuff.
The lag, it messed this up. It's the lag's fault.
Yes, completely. So, okay, I got a question, alright? If we don't end up fighting all of the Justice League in this game, where do you want to see them go, / who do you want to see them take on next?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm saying the Flash. Like, I'd like to see them fight the Flash.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It does raise a question, though.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but if they don't fight all the Justice League in this game, why would they need to fight them later?
Yeah.
It's like, the only reason they're fighting Superman is because he's under Brainiac's mind control.
I would probably say Flash. I mean, they could go Wonder Woman, but I would prefer Flash, personally.
I think Central City would be a bit more interesting than... I mean, Wonder Woman doesn't even really have a home base. I mean, she's got Themyscira, but...
Yeah. I would prefer Central City. Or Keystone, or whatever they decide.
Or both.
Both. That would be good.
Have this huge open world.
Because both definitely exist in the Arkhamverse, so why not?
Yeah.
We're in trouble.
I think the call cut out earlier when we were talking. When I was talking about the whole Captain Boomerang, like kind of being like testing grounds for like a DLC character.
Oh no, yeah, I heard you.
What did you think about that?
Oh yeah, that's when I cut out. Yeah, when I was responding.
Yeah.
I think it could definitely happen, but again, I'm just like, I just don't really know how you can do a speedster in a shooter.
Yeah.
Unless, I mean, we really don't know what the gameplay is going to be like, so. But so maybe you could have a character in that isn't that doesn't shoot, but I mean, I don't know. That would be kind of weird because they describe this game as explicitly a shooter.
Yeah. I mean, Star Wars Battlefront, they kind of did it, like, because you run around with infantry and like you're shooting each other, and then like every now and then you can get a hero. So they kind of did it. I guess you could do it like that.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how they do it given what we know about the game, but I mean, we really don't know about the game.
Yeah.
So.
Man, I wish 2022 were closer.
I know. I wish we had a set release date for Gotham Knights. Like, I really hope it's early in the year.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
The Joker may still be
Sooner the better.
vault.
Yeah.
I should use caution.
I really think it's gonna be like summer. That's my guess, because Arkham Knight released, I think it was July. June or July. Probably July.
It was June, I think.
June?
Because I think I got it for my birthday that year, which is on the 16th of June.
Okay. Yeah, they might. I think they might do that because Arkham Knight released in the summer. I mean, it's possible.
It was June 23rd. I don't know how I got it for my birthday then, but I did. But you got to remember, Arkham Knight also was delayed.
Yeah, that's true.
And Gotham Knights was supposed to release this year, but
Yeah.
due to COVID, it was delayed. So I don't know. I could possibly see a March release.
My bank, huh?
Roman, I'm here
Yeah.
for the Joker.
March, that would make sense.
That would be like
Never
ideal.
heard of
I
How
mean,
about
obviously,
you,
it's
dog?
probably not going to be
No
January or February.
Joker.
No,
The who?
I think that's too early.
Yeah, I think March,
And you,
April,
sir?
that's kind of the sweet spot.
Name Joker ring a bell?
Plus, there's not really that many other games coming out. Then, as far as I know, there's Resident Evil 8, but that's not really going to appeal to the same crowd.
Yeah,
You just play along.
this is the best part of the Arkham series. This is better than Arkham City.
This is a great scene.
Well, it probably would be if it wasn't so
You
laggy.
hired the assassins.
Yeah.
You've been running Sionis' operation.
Well, technically, it's my operation now. Isn't that right, boys?
You've got me.
Oh,
Let her go.
the infamous twist.
Life would be so simple if you were.
I love how, like, WB Montreal, they made him from Black Mask Thugs, and, like,
Compared to what I've
he
got
very
up my
clearly
sleeve.
made them known that they were traitors.
Yeah.
Here, have a laugh on me. You hear that? Sounds like 8 tiny reindeer.
Oh my god.
She's dead.
Somebody just like blew up the Discord server with Pizza Smash.
Oh, they did? Let me see this.
Like the general chat.
Oh. It's the Capical.
Yeah.
Keeps changing his name.
Something's jamming my signal. I need to figure out what it is and take it out.
Yeah, it really sucks that Suicide Squad's all the way in 2022 and we have no idea when Gotham Knights is going
Yeah.
to release in 2021. I also think that it'll be earlier 2021 because Harry Potter is also supposed to release next year.
Yeah.
And I imagine that'll be like their summer or fall game.
Yeah.
I'll let it go. The bat! Right!
Oh, God. No. Stop it.
Bastard won't stay still. Just don't look.
God, it's terrible.
The more nervous I get, the more them things I'm breaking.
I have no smoke pellets. I wish he was closer to the edge. I could just pull him off.
Yo, we got company! Guys, over here! Oh, man!
What's a villain you want to see in Gotham Knights?
I haven't posted this to Twitter yet, but here, did you read Batman the Black Mirror yet? Or no?
I have not. No.
Okay, yeah, there's a villain in the first 3 issues of that run. His name is the Dealer. He's because the Black Mirror is a Dick Grayson Batman story. It's not Bruce. So yeah, the Dealer. He's this guy that he runs an underground auction place. It's called the Mirror House, and he basically auctions off all of these, like, all this stuff from Batman's past, like mostly his failures. Like, he's got, like, for example, in the comic, he has the crowbar that Joker used to kill Jason, and he says it's this is like a priceless item. It's still got like pieces of tissue on it if you look closely.
Dude, that would be a really cool character to see.
Yeah, because you could like throw in like more stuff from like Bruce's failures. Like you could throw in the gun that Joker used to paralyze Barbara Gordon, or the gun that Joe Chill used to shoot. Well, if he knows who Batman is, but he could use that.
Oh, and you could like incorporate him into the main story because maybe he's got a clue from where Bruce died.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Stop! Where's the Joker going?
Mr. Freeze is one of the big characters I wanted because I just love Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
I think that Professor Pig and the Circus of Strange would be cool because, you know, he and his crew were first introduced in the Grant Morrison run of Dick Grayson's Batman. So that's like kind of a Dick Grayson villain you can bring in.
Yeah.
Like Flamingo too would be really cool. I want to see villains of the Batfamily in addition to like the classic Batman villains.
Yeah.
He's the one who hired the assassins.
Because like I mean, it's basically, we know it's gonna be Anarchy. It's not confirmed, but it's gonna be Anarchy.
It's pretty clear.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
Yeah, he's more of a Tim Drake villain, so that's cool. Like, hopefully we get more Batfamily villains like that.
Or like one of the evil Nightwing doppelganger characters.
Yeah.
I think he's just called Nightwing, but like Nite, not Night.
There was a guy, I think Scott Snyder wrote him, like when he... I don't remember what the name of the comic was called. I think it was like called Kill Damien or something. But like Professor Pig made like a Daltron of Nightwing, and he was called Deathwing.
Yeah, I think that was probably in the Grant Morrison Batman. But I haven't read that one in particular. But that would be cool to see, yeah.
Yeah, I read that. It was a good story. I read that one.
I'm very excited for this new game, though. I like that it's going to be really long too.
Yeah. I'm really happy that it's not like Batman centered.
I wouldn't have minded a new Batman game, but I mean, I'm happy with what we got as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy we got something at least.
Yeah, after 5 years of silence.
Yep. After years of the only DC game being Injustice 2 or Fortnite.
Yeah. Well, actually, our last Batman game was Batman Telltale in 2018, but that's not like a AAA one, so.
Yeah. Forgot about the Telltale games.
Yeah.
Shiva. Trying to collect the bounty.
Yeah, what we want is AAA.
Consolation prize.
Yes, yes. We need other characters to get games too.
I don't have
Yeah.
time for this.
Somewhere in New
Superman,
Gotham, an innocent
Green
man's
Arrow.
about to die.
Flash, Green
And we
Arrow,
both know you won't
Wonder
allow
Woman,
that.
Aquaman.
So the question is, can you find him, Batman?
What did you think
Can you
of,
save him?
like, Stephen Amell's interpretation of Arrow?
Not a fan, honestly.
No?
He's kind of like Batman Light to me.
Yeah.
Like Green Arrow, whenever I think of Green Arrow, I think of like the quippy guy in, you know, the kind of Robin Hood outfit, or like the William Tell outfit with the hat and everything.
Yeah.
And like, more than anything else, I think of his relationship with Black Canary. Like, I think that's really important for both of their characters.
Yeah.
But, you know, the show kind of got rid of that completely.
Yeah. Yeah, he was too brooding for me. Definitely more in a Batman kind of a role.
That just kind of turned me off of the show.
Yeah, because the first 3 seasons were good, but then it was entertaining after that, but it wasn't great.
Yeah.
Yeah, his interpretation was way too Batman-like, way too broody.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
Yeah.
not what I from Green Arrow.
Yeah. I'm very mixed on it. Like, I like it, but I'm not crazy for it.
Yeah.
They should have just made him like CW's Batman.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of did.
I was thinking about this. I don't know if this is like good. It's probably not good at all. But Stephen Amell as Red Hood.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like he's a bit too old now.
Yeah. Maybe when he was younger.
Yeah.
Oh, that was another theory I had on Twitter that I didn't post because I didn't know how I felt about it. What if Ra's al Ghul comes to Jason and says the detective is dead and he was my successor, but you're the next best thing. You've been exposed to the Lazarus Pit and you've been trained by him and you're very formidable. So why don't you be the demon's head?
Ain't that the story of our lives?
I think that'd be interesting. Just something I have like kind of an issue with Gotham Knights. Or not really an issue with it, but just like raises questions for me is that the whole game is supposed to be playable as any of the characters. So it's like, I don't know how you can do a story like that that focuses specifically on Jason.
Yeah.
Which I feel like that can kind of hurt the game.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess I'll just have to see how it's implemented. But like, supposedly you can just go through the whole game as Nightwing and still have pretty much the same story as you do going through it as Barbara or Jason, which, I mean, yeah, that's cool that you get to play as who you want to play as, but it's also like, does that take away from the story?
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna see a battle for the cowl type storyline at any point in the game?
I don't know, because they're all like working together.
Yeah.
But I do, I do think we could see some people like maybe Hugo Strange or Azrael or just some other crazies come in trying to take up the Batman mantle.
Yeah, like Hugo Strange is like going nuts, like mourning over Batman's death, so he decides to take up the mantle.
Yeah, or like Hush becomes his own demented version of Batman after finding out that Bruce Wayne was Batman.
That would be cool.
Since he like wants to emulate him so badly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see like the full on like Nightwing versus Jason versus Tim story happening.
Yeah. The battery on my computer is running low, so I think I'm gonna end it after I walk through this door.
Okay.
Oh, there's still a guy I have to take out. I'm gonna take this guy out, and then I'll end it.
Well, I think it's been a pretty good stream.
Yeah. About an hour and 45 minutes, I think.
I have isolated the
Yeah.
electromagnetic signal on Electrocutioner's gloves. You can track him with your scanner now.
A bit late, Alfred. I'm about to get my hands on Black
Yeah,
Mask.
about an hour and
Maybe the
45
Joker,
minutes.
too.
Right, well, it's ready to go.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Definitely made it more interesting.
Yeah, I'll be sure. Like, if you want me to come on again, I'll be happy to.
Yeah, just thinking about, because there's a lot of cool people in the Discord. Maybe ask a few different people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
definitely I'll have you on again.
All right. Well, I'll be looking forward to it.
All right, man. I'll see you.
See you later.
Alright, that's going to bring this live stream to an end. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe. When you do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell so you get notified whenever I do drop